On today's show, Raspberry Pi has a new board and we've got all the details.
You can now go to the land of Westeros. Kind of. And I'll tell you how.
And a new art installation is letting users manipulate a robot arm to create furniture. I'm going to have it make me an Iron Throne.
I'm going to have it do the robot.
It's Tomorrow Daily. Greetings, citizens of the internet. Welcome to Tomorrow Daily, the best geek talk show. One of these days, I'm going to get knocked out in the known universe. I'm your host, Ashley Skeller. Joining me as always, the man, the myth, the legend, Kill Anonymous.
I had an energy drink today.
I can't tell. I just can't tell with you.
This is going to be an action-packed episode. So if you're driving, be very careful because you may get amped and jacked. So.
You may get so jacked that you just like start swerving and crack demolition derbying people. Just don't do that.
Don't do that. But
you're gonna want to, but don't. Thanks
for joining us today. We've got some weird, wacky stories for you.
We do. So let's hit the headlines. All right. So most people know about Raspberry Pi.
Oh, yeah.
Cheap little board. You can program all kinds of stuff with it.
It's great. There's so much that people have done with it.
There is now Raspberry Pi 2. So we got a new board. It's out. It's available. As far as I know, I've seen it sold out in quite a few places, even just by this morning.
Oh, wow.
But it's the same price as the original Raspberry Pi board, but it's got some really significant upgrades, and I'm going to go over those with you right now. It has got a quad-core processor. It's 6 times more powerful, as the video says right here. It has a gig of RAM, so they are doing quite well in upgrading this little tiny board. Now, and also, I thought this was very interesting. Again, same price as the original, but usually you use Linux to work with Raspberry Pi. But Microsoft is now going to be making Windows 10, like a version of Windows 10 to use with the little tiny Raspberry Pi 2.
Yes!
So the Model
B... Oh my God, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Because I don't know anything about Linux, so that's fantastic.
Well, and also I really think this is a great move by Microsoft because they're introducing, because a lot of people or a lot of parents will buy a Raspberry Pi for like their kid who might be into coding. So to get them into Microsoft's ecosystem early is like a really good strategy for them in the long run in terms of like coders and engineers and stuff. I think that's a really good idea. And obviously that's going to be like a side benefit, but it's still a really clever way to sort of get younger people sort of aware of Windows a little bit more in depth. But it's going to be a custom version of Windows 10. It's not going to be full Windows 10. You're not going to be able to just boot up to the start menu.
Okay. Somebody will figure it out though.
It's going to be a developer version that is specifically designed for the Internet of Things, for Internet of Things development. So they really want people to do things like home automation and just random stuff like that. So Internet of Things, anything that's connected. They want you to be able to use this sort of special version of Windows 10 on Raspberry Pi 2. So this is, I think it's awesome.
This is amazing news.
I think it's super cool.
Like, I'd say like 15% of the stories that we do on this show, in some way, there's a Raspberry Pi involved.
Yeah, well, there have been so many crazy ambitious projects done with Raspberry Pi. Like there was a supercomputer. Some people took 64 Raspberry Pis and built a supercomputer with them. Like just stacked them and put them all together. And also, this was the other thing I liked is anything that you made with the original Raspberry Pi, it's totally 100% compatible with the second board. So you can carry on your projects, anything that you're working on the original Raspberry Pi board, you can bring that on to Raspberry Pi 2. And $35. Same as the original. Brilliant. And the version of Windows 10 is actually going to be free. So the specialized Raspberry Pi 2 version of Windows 10 will be free for anybody who wants to develop. So pretty awesome.
What's the bad news?
There literally is not a downside. I didn't see one.
Can we just end the show right there? I feel like that's...
it's the end, guys. That's
we'll
it for
be back tomorrow with another...
With
another, what is it, docket
of
weird?
Of weird, wonderful, awesome...
All right, no, but seriously.
It's
great.
It's pretty good.
Cool, very cool.
So Raspberry Pi 2, there you go.
Okay, all right.
Tell me about Westeros.
Okay, so a lot of people have seen Game of Thrones and just love the beautiful world of Westeros. It's also very dangerous.
I was going to say, I don't know that I'd want to go there. It seems really scary for a lady.
But moving on, ladies and gentlemen, behold, Westeros in all of its glory, kind of, because it was made in Minecraft.
This is in Minecraft?
Yes.
This is in
so
Minecraft?
This is made of Minecraft. It's a recreation. It includes places like King's Landing, the Wall, lots of other cities.
Look at this video of King's Landing. That is insanity.
It is crazy. I've got some stats for you because to really get the scale of this, you see how beautiful and big it is, and but the stats are really where it's going to drive it home. So here's some stats. The scale is 501 square miles. That's as big as Los Angeles.
Okay.
It's based on the books. It's based on the story between books 1 and 2. It took hundreds of people to like a while to make, over a year to make this thing. To actually make it, they used World Painter, which created the basic terraforming of the world of Game of Thrones.
Okay.
And then they did a couple more terraforms, and then they went in and had to actually build the structures. As you can see, if you're watching this, it's a time lapse of people going in and piece by piece. If you slow it down, you see people piece by piece making this.
Putting these down block by block.
Again, I remind you that this was mostly based off what the descriptions in the books.
Yeah.
They used the television series as a little bit of a reference. And if you want to go watch the video, it's actually narrated by the guy that plays Bran in the television series.
Oh, so that's great.
It's pretty cool. If you want to see more, you can go check out westeroscraft.com. They have FAQs, so you can find out more about it. You can go and look at the map. You can't download the map yet.
Can I help them build if I'm really into Minecraft?
Yes, you can. You can donate. Cool. You can help them build. I don't see any creepers or spiders or anything.
I don't see any White Walkers. It's
there's
not
also,
real.
On the FAQ, there's a question that's like, can I role play? Can I go in there and role play? And they're like, well, we're not doing that yet. Hold on, you little nerd. But it's pretty cool. We've seen a lot of impressive scale things. We've even seen people make like cities from Westeros, but not the entire thing. There's other places in Game of Thrones,
a lot of Minecraft.
and they're saying they're going to get to them, but right now they're working on finishing it. But over a year to make this,
that is
hundreds of people. So I don't care what you think about Minecraft or if you think people are wasting their time.
That's incredible.
Still impressive that they put this much work into it.
No,
and it's pretty much
amazing.
the only place that somebody's made a Westeros that you can actually go into. So haterade or not, it's still pretty impressive.
I just really like I don't play Minecraft, but I will say that I love seeing what people make because it reminds me of, in the 90s when people were making those crazy Lego sculptures. Mm-hmm. But this enables people to make Lego-esque things like with blocks in huge scales, like you were saying.
Yeah, to scale.
Los Angeles sized.
Like
that
of
is
Los Angeles, square feet wise.
Unbelievable. That is crazy, and it's so impressive and so fun that people are so into Minecraft. Like I love their enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I love their enthusiasm.
It's very cool that they're fans of Game of Thrones that much too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that brings us to our hashtag of the day.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Oh, it does.
Actually, I promise you, it does. Our hashtag of the day is TD Blocks, and the question is, what universe or world would you want to be able to wander around in? Rebuilt in Minecraft.
Okay, you go first.
I think I would like to either see the Jetsons.
Oh, that's a really good choice.
Like I'd love to have the Jetsons in Minecraft because it's so like low res and it's all futuristic stuff. I think that would be really cool. I think that'd be my first choice. And it's also a very shiny world where like not, women are not murdered constantly like in Game of Thrones.
Right, yeah, I forgot about that.
Or just people in general are murdered constantly in Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
so I feel like it'd be a little less dangerous. But I don't know. I mean, like working at Spacely Sprocket seems like there's some OSHA hazards happening there.
Yeah.
Anyway, what about you?
Too deep. Futurama. I would love to see Futurama.
That's a good one.
But they'd have to build the different planets, like the Slurm planet. Yeah. And then, like Omicron.
The area where the Slurm
Yeah,
lives,
Omicron Persei 8.
Oh, so good.
Like just a whole bunch of them. It would be great. I'd love to see
amazing.
that. What's Nibbler's Homeworld?
I like all of what's happening there. That sounds.
You get to fly
like
around to different planets.
You get in your Minecraft. You get in your Express.
Yeah, Planet Express.
You get in your Planet Express. You fly around in your little blocky Planet Express. I like it. I love it.
So
That's
there you go.
Awesome
So TD Blocks.
TD Blocks.
Tell us what place you'd like to see in Minecraft, and then go do it.
Yeah, and then go make it, and then show it to us a year later, and we're gonna feature you on the show.
Actually, I wouldn't mind to see Notch's. I wouldn't mind to see Nuts. Wait, somebody has to have made Notch's new mansion.
I'm sure
because he just bought that he just bought a mansion from Jay-Z and
We're
Beyonce.
gonna do some research.
Well, yeah,
we're gonna do some research on that and see if we can't find it this week. Maybe that could be your Into It.
I'm into Notch's house.
I'm into Notch's Minecraft house. Okay, so this last one I thought was super weird, but also kind of cool. So I love this idea of art installations involving robots. This has been kind of a recurring theme, This is from design studio Krom Weiser. in Germany. It is an interactive installation called RoboChop. This is a very short video because it's a time lapse, but you can see this robot arm is taking cubes outside of like a storage unit and then slicing them up and putting them back in. Okay, so the cool thing about this is all of those little pieces of things, all of those cubes are designed by people through an app. So this is awesome. Anybody online can use one of the project's 4 robot arms. There's 4 different robot arms, and you can control its actions. So you open up the app, and it shows you this 50 centimeter, like styrofoam-ish cube, foam cube, and you can work with it, you can manipulate it, you can like do different things to it in the app, and then when you're done carving out like your sculpture or a piece of like little like model furniture or whatever, then it uploads it to the cloud, and then the robot uses this crazy, this like hot wire cutting unit, so you can see it's like that sort of slingshot looking thing on the bottom, and it cuts up everything into the exact shape that you want. And then after it's done, they pack it in a box and they ship it to your house.
Wait, you get it?
Yeah, you actually get the cube. It's awesome.
Wow. Wait, how big was the cube?
50 centimeters.
Okay.
So
well,
it's,
I don't know, centimeters?
Yeah, that's the metrics, because it's in Germany.
Ah, right.
So we'll do the math after. We'll do the math after.
Stupid American.
Stupid America. So that's how you control it, and they're going to let people next month from March 16th through 20th in Germany at CeBIT, which is a trade show for technology in Hanover. They're going to do, it's going to be on display, and people there are going to be able to control the robot, and also people on the internet that will be able to control the robot.
Can we make a TD?
We could try.
Like it's connected to?
We should try. We should try to get in and see if we can make a cube. I'm sure they have like a limited amount of foam cubes that the robot can make in a certain amount of time, but we could always try to get in. So, but yeah, it's going to be at CeBIT. And I just think it's really awesome that like you're going to be able to control this, manipulate a foam cube, and then some robot's going to cut it up for you and then ship it to your house.
That's fantastic.
That's so cool.
Yeah, really neat. I'm way at the edge of that.
Robots just making stuff. Well, there's so much negative space.
Yeah.
We're trying to be abstract because it was an artistic story. See, like producer Logan, take the one shot of Kale. Yep. See, look at all of that negative space.
I'm looking at all the dreams that
These are all Kale's dreams right in here.
So anyway, enough of that distraction.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. So
there's an app for it, so people can download it.
Yeah, if you look up RoboChop on the internet, RoboChop design installation or RoboChop robot arm, and you should be pretty easily find it.
Cool.
But yeah, that's it for our headlines for today. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with with our new releases because it's Tuesday and it's a very movie-heavy week. And then we also have your user feedback and our phone talker for the day. So don't click away. It's Tomorrow Daily. Welcome back to the show. We always want to like jump right in. We have to wait, and we're like just frozen in anticipation of coming back from break. Kel, it's Tuesday. It's your favorite day of the week.
I know, because I get to see what all the new stuff that I have this week. It's great.
That is true. It's new releases. So this is a pretty movie-heavy week. There wasn't a lot of games that I saw that I was just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
But it's kind of that time of year where not a lot's really getting released.
Yeah,
so,
bummer.
but we picked 3 movies that I thought were of interest that you guys might be interested in. Of course, Raspberry Pi 2 also available this week, so that's a new release. But movie-wise, Jupiter Ascending, coming out this Friday in theaters.
Ooh, I can't wait to see if this is good.
There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions surrounding this one. The Wachowskis have put this together. This is pretty epic in scale. Mm-hmm. I guess Mila Kunis plays a Russian immigrant who has the same sort of genetic makeup as like the Queen of the Universe or something, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's all very fascinating. Channing Tatum is sent to kill her, and of course falls in love with her, and then they got to escape.
I almost don't even want to know any more about it.
I won't tell you any more. But that's what the trailer is.
I want to just jump in and figure it out.
But it looks so. It's like it looks very
grandiose,
vast and grandiose, and detailed, and
the Wachowskis, of course, who made the whole Matrix series, and then also what was that other movie they made?
Speed Racer?
Didn't know. Well, yeah. They made Speed Racer too. A lot of people love that movie.
A lot of people love that movie.
Yeah. So there you go. But yeah, I'm in.
No, it looks really good. It seems like it's the premise is a little ridiculous, but it also seems like it's really good fun, like a good fun popcorn movie. So I think I'm in on that.
Yeah, Wachowskis, just do whatever you want. I'll go see it.
I know, it's like, just take my money. Also coming out this weekend, the SpongeBob movie.
Yep, I'll see that too.
Sponge out of
Let's
water.
do it. Tom Kenny.
I'm like totally dig this. So apparently Antonio Banderas plays like a real life person, not a cartoon character, not an animated character, named Burger Beard.
I'll see it. Yeah, let's do it.
So they have to go. They don't have their burgers in Bikini Bottom. They got to go and they got to get this book. As far as I don't know. I'm really terrible with the whole SpongeBob lore, but that's what it appeared to be by the trailer. That they have to go to the land of humans, and it looks great. I mean, the animation for them looks fantastic.
Yeah, they go to CG as opposed to in the other ones, so it's pretty cool.
And it's one of those live action kind of cartoon mashups that I think I'd actually like to see. I would enjoy as opposed to like Garfield, which made me very sad.
I really hope that they are able, because one thing that they had with the original SpongeBob series was they had really good animation timing.
Yeah.
Like everything was quick and fast, so hopefully they can pull that off with this. I mean, that's ultimately the big Ultimately, that's the big question for me. But I mean, I don't care. Are there reviews out for this?
Yeah, people are saying it's good.
Yeah.
I've seen people say it's very enjoyable, and it's it still holds the spirit of the series to heart, where you have those sort of double layered jokes where kids think it's really funny, but then adults kind of get the second meaning, and it's even funnier to them. And I don't know. It looks really fun.
All right.
I will go see that too.
I'll do it. Yep.
And lastly, coming out this week, I guess in a limited release, but because it's an indie film, is The Voices with Ryan Reynolds. And I find this premise crazy, but also very intriguing to me. So I guess Ryan Reynolds has some mental health issues, and his dog and his cat talk to him, and he actually voices both the dog and the cat, as well as like he plays them, his character.
Oh, I think I've heard about this movie.
And the dog is like super good and like tries to tell him to have a good life, and the cat tells him to murder people.
Well, of course he does.
The cat, because cats are evil. So yeah, he like ends up, he's like a serial killer. Like he's got like a refrigerator filled with like women's heads or something. It's like crazy. So, but he voices both the cat and the dog, which I thought was super fascinating. And people are saying you almost don't even recognize his voice for either of them.
What a strange weekend for movies.
What a weird.
You got the super high concept sci-fi
blockbuster,
basically sci-fi porn.
Big
not
budget.
that it's a porn. It's just like for during sci-fi.
Visually.
Then all this like kitty flashback. SpongeBob
CG
thing.
animated.
Then this weird indie film where it's murder and cats and dogs talking.
Yeah, very strange.
Let us know if you're going to see any of these and which one you're going to see, because it's all over the place.
Or are you going to see all three?
Oh my God, I want to see all of them. So
I kind of do
too.
I know. So that's
cool.
Those are our new releases this week. I'm fascinated. I'm in. I feel like I want to see all of them. So there you go. But now, as always, every day is time for your user feedback. Yesterday, we asked you guys to use the hashtag TDTeach to tell us what fun thing you'd teach a robot to do if you could teach it anything.
Right. You said, what'd you say?
I said something really lame at first, and then I said surfing.
Yeah.
Because you said it had to be fun.
Yeah, I said sunbathing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Caleb wrote and said, robots pouring wine is a dream come true. Robots cooking food is the meaning of life. I don't disagree with those things.
Nice, yeah.
I don't
pouring
disagree.
wine, though, that's not really
a sommelier robot.
That's this.
But that's serving you. That's fun for you.
That's
fun for the robot.
You didn't. No success there. But.
Rick wrote a good one in and sent pictures. Said robots on pogo sticks. Will it be funny or scary? I like that they're.
Is that a Futurama? I think that's a that's a Futurama picture on the right side.
I love on the left, it's a happy robot on a pogo stick, and on the right, it's like evil murderous robots on pogo sticks.
Mm-hmm. Hey, fun fact about Futurama robots, did you know that they all have square pupils?
Oh, I did not know that.
Anybody or character that's a robot in the series has square pupils. That's how you can tell.
I'm going to have to go rewatch it.
Even when someone's a human, so when there was a Lucy Liu episode where she was a robot, she had square pupils. So.
Interesting. I didn't know that. That's a fun fact.
All right, that's it. That's the end of the show.
That's it, guys. We're going to end the show twice today early. Glenn wrote in and said it certainly would precede our annihilation by the robots, but it would be great to teach them parkour. I like that one. That was a good one.
That would be terrifying.
It would be really scary, but awesome.
Yeah.
Cosmic Discourse wrote in and said, I'd like a robot that fills in all common fields of paper from legal documents.
That's also not a fun thing.
Not fun for the robot. Fun for you, not for the robot. But Joey wrote in and said, robots don't have emotions, so it could not find it fun. Well, at least not yet. Wow. So,
thanks a lot,
touche, Joey. Way to make us look like dum-dums.
Thanks, Joey.
Joey just owned us,
Don't
like,
you know
hard.
about Data from Star Trek The Next Generation? Did he have fun?
I don't think he did.
Well, thanks, Joey.
Fun. Unless there was something wrong with his programming.
Thanks, Joey. That's the end of the show. Thanks for joining us on Tomorrow.
Forever. Stefan wrote in also as a sidebar and said, I suppose a recreation of Minecraft in Unreal 4 would look like this. And sent in this.
It's just life.
It's just like a forest with a Minecraft pickaxe right in there. I thought it was great. So that's what you guys wrote in. And of course, our very last piece of user feedback is our photographer of the day. Depot wrote in.
That's a solid name.
That's a pretty solid name. Depot wrote in and said, hi, my name is Depot. I wrote from Italy, but I was born in Bangladesh. The photo with the pink building was taken in Italy. Those others are from London, where I spent my winter vacation. Love the show. Me and my brother Fabio are big fans, and then sent a pizza emoji.
Why does his family have great names?
I know, Fabio and Depot. The one thing is, he was born in Bangladesh. He wrote from Italy. They got cool names there.
Wow, that's really cool. What a nice vacation.
I know. What a really nice winter vacation.
And I wonder if he had any pizza in Italy.
I hope so.
Yeah.
They didn't really make, we made kind of the Americanized pizza.
Doesn't mean they don't make good pizza.
That's true.
I have a pizza in every city.
In every country, in every
country,
I
except
love
for
it.
London. I didn't do. Sorry,
I'm so
guys.
ashamed.
Yeah, you don't have.
Well,
Mexican
maybe Depot
food
did. Maybe he had.
Yeah, Depot's put it on point. But very cool pictures.
Yeah,
nice.
super awesome. I like them a lot, but they're definitely Kale's new favorite.
You can't speak for me on that.
I'm just guessing.
Okay.
Is it true? Is it your new favorite?
Jury's out.
Jury's out?
Yeah.
This is deeply upsetting. You're changing the entire. This is groundbreaking. I feel like the earth is going to split open and swallow us because you're changing it.
I'm too busy thinking about pizza at this point.
Oh, fair enough. All right. Well, he did write in a pizza emoji, so I'm going to blame that on Depot. Sorry, Depot. I don't know what phone you took that with, but it looks great.
Cool.
Depot and Fabio.
Very cool.
Hi, Depot and Fabio. If you guys want to send in your photography to be featured on the show, you can email us tomorrow at cnet.com. Tell us what device you use. Tell us a little story about it, and we'll check it out. And then you can also email us your user feedback. If you hate email, that's cool. We're on Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're Tomorrow Daily on all those things. Tumblr, Tomorrow Daily. And we're also over on Google Plus at Tomorrow Daily TV.
Someone on my live stream, by the way, talking about email, someone on my live stream was like, email, what is this, the 90s?
Exactly. See, some of you guys, you don't use email. That's fine.
Yeah, well, we use it for business.
That's true.
I can't, tweet at you to, hey, I'm going to be late.
Fair enough.
But anyway, if you're watching it on YouTube, don't forget to rate and subscribe and leave a like, and also close the browser when you're done. And also, if you're listening on the audio podcast, hello. Mickey's here.
Oh, great.
And don't forget to rate and review, and and don't forget to, I guess you can subscribe to it too. So
yes, you can do all those things.
And follow us personally on our Twitters.
Yeah, I'm at Ashley Esqueda.
And I'm at Kill Anonymous.
And that's it for today's show. We will be back tomorrow with a weird, wonderful docket of awesome technology.
Oh, we're actually ending the show
sciencey
this
things.
time.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
gotcha.
actually going to end the show at this point in time. So come back tomorrow. Come hang out with us. But until then, be good humans, and we'll see you next time. Bye.